Hey there, you great people. I hope you've been enjoying the first few parts I've just put up of the carp fishing on the lakes for 3 days. The final couple of parts will probably be up over the next few days, but I thought I'd take a break from that for a moment and bring you to this beautiful spot here. We've actually come about 5 miles out of my town to a river called the River Carey, and if you've been subscribed to me for a while, then you'll have seen this spot before, down there where I fished before, and I've done videos before last year on this spot. The river's looking quite nice after some hot weather these last sort of 3 days. Still running a little bit coloured, but it's at a nice sort of level at the moment for fishing. So sort of pop down here, see my motorbike up the road there. That's the path sort of down the side of here I've got to get to here to fish. I've also got a new rod with me, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to make my way around anyway, and when I get round I'll show you this new rod and get my fishing rod set up and ready to go. So as you can see, I've just made my way down here to the river. That's where I was showing you just now from above the bridge. Thought I'd show you this rod quickly. This is a 4-piece spinning, it's like lure fishing rod, made by a company from Alnwick in England called Gray's. Very, very high-end rod makers, and this Gray's company is actually owned by Hardy, who make the best and most expensive fly fishing rods literally money can buy. But this comes with this nice hard tube for the 4 sections of the rod to go in. Really, really nice. Let me show you the rod quickly. It's a 4-piece 7 foot, if you make that out, Gray's GR70 4-piece spinning rod, and it's rated to cast lures between 5 and 20 grams. Really, really beautiful rod. I've set it up with this small size 2 Fox Vibrax spinner on. I'm gonna have a few casts now, and hopefully I might have a fish to show you in a minute. By the way, I did say to you I went a little bit mad with the rod. Actually paid £80 just for the rod. When I've got more money, I'm going to buy a slightly better reel to go on. There's nothing wrong with this reel. I've had it a little of a while. It's a little bit battered. I'm going to have a few casts now and see how the rod performs. Hopefully I might catch a fish or two. Nothing first cast. I'll show you one more cast a minute. Let's try and get it right in under the bridge there and bring it slowly across the current. Come on, trout. Nothing. I'm going to have a cast down sort of to the right hand side there. I'll be back in a moment. So I've had about 10 casts with this blue Fox Vibrax spin reaver and nothing. So what I'm going to do, I normally tie these American snap swivels on first, so I don't have to tie a new spinner on. I can simply unhook that one and put a new one on. I'm going to try this spinner. This is gold. This is a Mepps Anglia, size 2 again, same size, but in gold. The last spinner was obviously silver. These are made in France, these Mepps spinners, by the way. Like I said, I had about 10 casts of silver spinner. No bites, so I'm going to have a go with this gold one. Like I said in the intro, the river is looking quite cloudy at the minute because of a little bit of rain last night, so it's not ideal really for spinning. It's probably better for worm fishing on the bottom, but I'm going to persevere for a little bit and have probably another 10 casts with the gold spinner, and if nothing on that, I'll change to a smaller gold spinner but with red spots on and try my luck. So I've probably had about 10 casts now with this gold spinner. I'm casting under the bridge though, as you see. I'm varying the speed which I retrieve the spinner, from retrieving it quite quickly to slower. I'm letting it sink. Nothing up to now. I don't know what's happened to this place. I think the last time I brought you here I struggled to catch as well. This spot on the River Carey used to be my real go-to spot for decent sized sea trout. You know, really big grayling and brown trout. But these last few times, like the last time I come here was last year obviously, and obviously at the moment I'm really struggling. You used to be guaranteed, literally, you'd set up your spinner, like I've shown you, on the rod, and literally, normally, every single time, first cast, you get a brown trout or sea trout, absolutely hit that spinner, and you'd be in, you know, you catch a fish virtually first cast. And multiple fish after that as well, just on this stretch from here down to, like, where the tree is there. Yeah, I've struggled these last few times. Let's get it right under the tree. I don't know why. It's a strange one, really. If you do actually go in the field next to where I am, you have got to pay. I think it's 4 tokens you've got to buy. And you fill out the tokens, your name, address, all that stuff, and you put it in a box on the oak tree in the field there. And the tokens you can buy from Homely Garden Centre in books of 5 or 10 tokens. I think each token's £4 each. So if I wanted to go in the field next door and fish that, it's about 1 kilometre of right-hand bank fishing only. So it'd work out about £16. This part here that I'm on, pretty sure, is owned by Cornwall Council. This, you know, this little strip I've walked down to get here. So I'm all right to fish here, and I don't have to pay. I'll have a few more casts. I might change that smaller gold spinner with the red spots and see if I can get something out of here. Hopefully I'll be back with a fish. If not, I'll be back to say I'm going home. So I've had about literally 30-40 casts now from further up there, underneath the bridge, casting under the bridge with a spinner, further downstream. I've come down this little bit further down the bank. I'm going to try and get my spinner to the right hand side of that tree, or that big bit of branch and all the stuff that's in the water. You'd think that would be primed for a trout, but don't know, I can't even get a bite at the minute. Let's try that. Bringing it sort of from the slack water across into the main channel where you think the fish should be holed up. We'll try again, a little bit closer to the tree. It's better. Let it sink for a second or two and bring it across the current. Yeah, it's an odd one, this place. Like I just said, absolute guarantee of multiple fish, and normally very nice size trout, grayling, and occasionally a sea trout. I've had sea trout here before, which I took home and had on the barbecue, literally, but you're always guaranteed to catch. Last time I brought you here, nothing. I think I was worm fishing that time, and this time it looks like the same. I'm probably going to have about 10 more casts and call it a day. So as you can see, I am back up on the bridge with that spot down there I was fishing. I've said several times in this video, this river the last few times has been very strange. I've not caught anything today, and I didn't catch anything last time. It used to be a guarantee for multiple fish on the spinners, you know. Very strange. The other odd thing as well, looking at the river, is the whole time I fished, and I ended up having about 50 casts probably, and this is on both sides. I've literally, I'm going to show you both sides, I mean, I've not seen a single trout even coming up for like flies. You know, they come up to the surface and eat flies that have you know, landed on the surface of the water. Not even seen any of that, you know, trout rising or anything. Not even a single hit on the spinner or anything. So it's a shame. I'm gonna have some other great videos up for you later on. Obviously, you've hopefully just watched day 2 part 2, which has just gone up before this video, and I might even, if I've got time later, put my barbecue video up. In the meantime, go and check out my other great content and playlist on this Paul B. Huston 85. Please do not forget, of course, to like, especially please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you all so much, and I'm sorry once again, no fish, but it's out of my control. Have a great day.